From a very young age, I was interested in the space between two people. When I would see two actors and they had a moment, something that happened in the air that was real, that was really exciting to me. I didn't start teaching until later in life, but probably wanted to be a teacher by the time I was in 5th grade. Around age 16, I realized my passion for the theater and pursued that into university training, resisted getting a teaching degree so that I wouldn't have a fallback job, and pursued theater until 30s, moved to Portland, started a theater company, and then began teaching 20 years ago, so around 40, and that was also when I began directing, so I was an actor until then, and began directing around 40, and so I've been doing those two things, teaching and directing, for about 20 years now. The fundamental aspects of stage and film are the same to me, rooted in my core interest in relationships between people. So it's always focused on the behavior, it's always focused on the relationships and the given circumstances that the characters are living under. And that's the essence of the story. And the difference is the environment in which that story is taking place. And if the environment is a theatrical stage, I'm witnessing in a different way, from a different perspective, over space. I'm dealing with space differently. I put a lot of emphasis on the atmosphere and energy of the set, particularly with film. I do it with a rehearsal room, in the theater, but in film there's so many technical objects in the room, and then technical artists in the room, all working at the same time, that I manage the set energetically as well, so that the energy of all the people in the room are focused on the content of the scene, and that they have the feel of the scene. And that might be joyous, it might be tragic, it might be, whatever the energy of the scene is. But I feel that everybody in the room, if I as a director am impacting you with what's going on in my body, so is the person behind the camera, and so is the person that's holding the boom. So I try to work energetically with everybody in the space to support what we're trying to get on the screen through the actor. And the actors are trained to be sensitive. They're trained to be spongy vessels. And so with that receptivity, we need to make sure that what's surrounding them is supporting where they need to go.